Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden
Well, I
their
find this
horizons
so
in the
weird.
world below. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
What's up, everybody? New login, let's go. February 1st, you will receive 5 pieces of mail. Okay. Okay. Sure.
Lay bare. Stand clear. Enhanced animal modules. Let me weave you a burst. I'm going in. Overruled. Witness my rise. Odds revealed. Stop right there. Justice will loaded. Time to testify.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Drop your weapons. You asked for into the shadows. By royal decree, Ring Cutter, know my sword.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Dancing in the wind. Flip and fly. Cha, nya. Cha, fa, da. Fa, nya. Ha, cha. Ha, wings of darkness. Come, sever. Let me weave you a burst. Huh?
Time to say hello. Be free.
Swift as the swallow. Closing in.
Yo, this 4-star is pretty dope. What the heck? That's a fire 4-star right there. That was dope.
Hip. Rise with the sun.
Solidify.
Right here. Drilling down! Teamwork is dreamwork.
Pyroclastic surge.
Off we go.
Let's do this then.
Rep, let's light it up.
Stabilize.
Shockwave!
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Can I attack? What's going on right here? What the heck? I was literally holding square to do the charge attacks and it wasn't working. What the heck? That was
Light
crazy.
of the blazing sun. Full throttle. Shall we?
Order guide you. Solidify.
Everybody stand back!
Let's ride. Try and stop me. Incinerate. All right, burn it down. Fast.
Stabilize.
Right here!
Incinerate! Wrath from the skies!
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Alright, well, let's go spend his resin. Where am I gonna go, though? I feel like I can't go to Mondstadt. Mondstadt has fucking those stupid, like, pyro slimes for no reason, bro. I'm taking forever. I'm good. Then let's go see what we'll be fighting Leeway for the ley lines. I forget.
Gather!
Incinerate!
I will have order.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Try and stop me! Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
Off we go!
Rev the engines!
Let's go, Twirly!
Light of the blazing sun!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
I'm going in!
Try and stop me!
Why is this one so far away from everyone else?
Incinerate!
Bro, you're still alive? What the heck?
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Solidify.
Shabam! Huh? Teamwork is dream.
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go!
Incinerate!
Gather. I will have order.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
Bro, are you kidding me?
Stabilize.
Spin to win!
Wrath from the skies! Full throttle!
I literally came to the way to get rid of the fire stuff. And they spawn more fire stuff. That's crazy.
Solidify.
Shockwave! I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun!
Excuse me.
Adventure time!
Try and stop me!
Adventure time!
Rev the engines! Full throttle!
Well, they have enemies outside the ley line. What is this? There's the enemies right here, then you spawn more enemies with the ley line.
Stabilize.
What the?
This is order.
Let's go, Twirly! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Pyroclastic surge!
Bro, why are all like, what is this?
Adventure time! Off we go!
But Chewie!
Solidify.
Light it up!
Let her rip! Yeah! Get! Everybody stand!
Light of the blazing sun!
Looks like I went too far.
Incinerate! Rev the engines!
Leaving so soon.
Incinerate!
Can't run from death.
Alright, let's see, what are we gonna do now?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Pyroclastic surge!
Adventure time!
Subject becomes the hunted.
Off we go!
Rise with us!
Solidify!
Ah! Yeah.
There's no end to this.
Stabilize!
Wrath from the skies!
Adventure time!
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Gather!
Here goes!
Burn it down!
I'm going in!
Should place my hand on a little taste.
This guy lived? What the heck?
Another test subject.
Fry!
You're open! Test subject. Have a little taste.
Try and stop me!
Want a taste of my
Full throttle!
Another test. Should replace my hammer.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hey, yo, there's a chest right here. What do I gotta do?
Off we go.
Oh,
Teamwork
I see.
It's a miracle! Yeah.
That tingle?
Adventure! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Full throttle! Rev the engines!
I could have swore right there I saw something that said dig. I thought I did.
Try and stop me! Incinerate!
There's no end to this.
Rev the engines! Rise with the
Solidify! I will have order!
shockwave! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
The hunter.
Off we go! Hip! Rev the engines!
Where the hell is that thing? What the heck? I don't see it anywhere.
Try and stop me!
It says it's right here, but I see nothing. There's literally nothing here. There must be something underground. It's not in the tree. What the heck? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't care. Let's go. We out of here. We out. How many does he even have for leeway anyways? Let's go see. Oh, he's cooked. He only has level. He has level 8. That's not bad, to be honest. That's pretty good.
Rev the engines.
Break 3 stone pillars to spawn Geo slimes. Bro, this better give me a chest. I did this for a chest.
Light of the blazing sun.
We got 3 chests, actually. 3 common chests, though, but it's whatever. What is this guy doing up here, bro? Is this guy good? So nothing happens? What's good with this guy? Chase the dog away. Bro! How am I supposed to chase the dog away? The dog's not going anywhere. Well, now it's burning. Yeah, I don't know.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Try and stop me.
Now that's what I call treasure. Off we go.
Order guide you.
Light it up. Incinerate.
Bruh!
Something to add to my collection. Full throttle.
Gather.
That one dropped no items, bro.
Hey, not a bad haul. Rev the engines.
Wait, that one in the water did drop items. Wait, what? Bro, there was no
Even
items
better
there
than
when I killed that
imagined.
thing.
It's my lucky
What?
day.
Dude, I killed the Hilichurl right here, and there's no items in the water, but now there's 2 items right here. I'm telling you, that was not there. Is that another Sealy? I think that's another Sealy. Yeah, it is.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Gotta remember there's a chest over there. Oh, there's a chest right there too. There's 2 chests over here and a Sealy. Bro, there's so many Sealies. What the? I see 2 more Sealies. Oh my gosh.
Wrath from the skies!
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
What's good, Batman?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Stabilize.
Excuse me.
Something to add to my collection.
Oh, there's another chest right here.
Rev the engines!
That motherfucker really froze me, bro. That's crazy. Bruh!
Hey, not a bad full throttle!
Why is it not moving?
Try and stop me! Hey, not a bad haul. Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Something to add to my collection. Rev the engines!
Is this one guy guarding this chest? Oh, you're the one guarding this chest, sir.
Pyroclastic surge!
That's crazy. There's a one guy guarding this chest. I'm like, what?
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Gather! This is order.
Let's go, Twirly! Drilling dip!
Full throttle! Hey, not a bad haul.
Bro, chest farming is not the way to get primo gems, let me tell you. I just opened like 10 chests. I just opened like 10 chests, bro. Barely enough for a single. It's crazy out here. Like, nah, that's crazy.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Try and stop me!
Bro, why is this thing still following me, bro? I don't want to fight you, bro. Leave
Rev
me
the
alone.
engines!
Another chest, but this is this a puzzle? Looks like a puzzle. Godly, bro. Oh, light up fire pillars? Okay.
Full throttle!
No fire pillar over here? Interesting.
Off we go. Let's light it up. Ha! Adventure time. Let's light it up. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Try and stop me!
Only two? No, three enemies farming? I mean,
Light of the
blocking
blazing
this
sun!
chest? Don't mind if I do.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Adventure time. Off we go.
Full throttle!
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Try and stop me!
Bro, I flew right past it, bro. Alright, nice. Where am I right now? He has a lot, and he has a lot of stuff to grab. I'm not gonna lie, he does though. He has a lot of primo gems and free chests though, but that's just a lot of, like, Slow grinding. Opening chest is slow grinding, like literally. I wonder how many does it give you for unlocking a teleport waypoint though? How much is that? He has all the teleport waypoints in Leeway and Mondstadt? That's crazy. How is his account compared to yours? Bro, his account is ass compared to mine. I have so many 5 stars. So yeah. His account is awful compared to mine.
Our bond is strong.
I always forget how to do this every time I do it. Is it Dendro first, then Electric? It didn't stop at all.
Dissipate.
Bruh. It is Electric, right? Pretty sure.
Our bond is strong.
Rise with the sun!
Stand with me. Huh?
Bro, I don't want to hit that thing, bro. Come on.
Huh?
Wait, there's another one? Oh.
Let's light it up.
Wait, that means there's 2 over here as well.
Rev the engines!
It was. Bro, they made us light up 4 fire pillars for a common chest, bro. They could have at least made this like an exquisite or something. They made us do all that for a common chest.
It's a miracle.
They made us do all that for 2 primo gems. Come on now, game. Come on. Really?
Try and stop me!
Could have at least made it 5 primo gems. They said, nah, 10. Take it or leave it. 10 primo gems. Take it or leave it. You're cooked, buddy. Sure. This is crazy. It's a crazy workout. So you'll be happy with those 2 primo gems. You will be happy. Does he have a Dendro key? No Dendro key. Oh, gotta mark this on the map. Let's see what this challenge is. Bro, leave me alone. What's this challenge? Open the chest in 30 seconds? Bro, are you kidding me? I wanted to get the teleport waypoint first. Now they're making me come back over here for a common chest, bro. Sumeru. This is Sumeru, bro. What's good with all these common chests?
Something to add to my collection.
And they take away my path, bro. That was only for the challenge. They take away my things. Bro, they couldn't keep those things? Really? That's so messed up. That was only for the challenge. That's crazy work. I see a chest. A common chest, bro. This is all. I'm about to go back to Leeway, bro. No cap. Sumeru's not it, bro. Sumeru's ass. Common chest, bro. How is this the city? Bro, this is two nations after Leeway. It goes Leeway, Inazuma, then Sumeru. How the fuck does Sumeru have all these common chests, bro? Where's the exquisite? Nah, I'm about to go back to Leeway. No cap. It's because it's lore-wise, though. Leeway is actually a rich nation, so yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, bro. Not one of these things again, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Adventure time.
Yep, Sumeru added these dumb puzzles, bro.
Let's light it up.
For a common chest. That's what blows me. It's for a common chest, bro. Are you kidding me? Shit's hilarious. Just making sure. There's only 3 of them, right? Oh, there's 4 of them. It says I have 2 lit up right now. Wait, where's the other one? I don't know, but I see this one. Bro, I find it crazy how we literally target that thing, bro. Excuse me, so there's one more now?
Adventure time.
Where?
Adventure time. Off we go.
I see.
Off we go. Our bond is strong.
All that for a common chest, bro.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
No, Bennett, this game does.
Try and stop me.
It's not better than you imagined. It's a common chest. It's literally trash. Literally trash, bro. That's Ely. Alright, let's go, Sealy. Let's take you home. Are these fungi really challenging me, bro? Y'all don't want the smoke?
Incinerate! Pyroclastic
time.
What the hell? They took the Celia away. They didn't give me a chest or nothing though. I gotta use this dumbass shit, bro. I don't see it. Wait, what? Why is it not showing the stuff? It's not showing the thing. It's supposed to show you what notes to press, but it's not showing it. Alright, so I don't know why that's not working, so I don't care. Alright, we move on. I don't know why it's not working. I know how to use that thing, but it's literally not showing me what notes to press. That's what it's supposed to show you.
Full throttle!
But it's not showing me. So, let's go, we're out. Risley's, Navia's, Cloud Retainers. I think I'll go do Cloud Retainers.
The end of
They just killed my Pyro Archon! Bro, I pressed X to pull out my glider, but it put me inside this cutscene. They killed my Pyro Archon, bro.
Do you still remember the first time
Dude, that's crazy.
We even brought
They just
offerings
smoked
and
her.
everything.
They actually just
And
packed
when
her
we
up.
told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Nope, they don't know it's her yet. That's funny. We never saw her in human form until right now,
You're
so
right.
you're like, who's that
Just
lady? That's
one look
hilarious.
and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello? Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this. Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Bro, the way Paimon just said this, bro, she's like, bro.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has a shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But
But you look human. That's crazy.
Though donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place! In fact, Paimon can think of several examples, like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning, or... Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
No. So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts? Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Altsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Bro, I need to build Cloud Retainer on my main account, to be honest. I have her built, but not built enough. I should really use her more, to be honest. I like her character a lot, to be honest. So that means I need to build her. Bro, he has no food, bro. This is crazy. But they're gonna kill my Power Archon again. They were gonna kill her again if I kept going down flying.
Yuehai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
Yes.
Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
How did we lose her? She was right next to us.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Damn, bro. Cloud Retainer caked up, bro. Damn.
Cloud Retainer?
Bro, how does she know? How does she know?
Oh. Busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Ms. Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full.
Oh, not to worry, Ms. Ganyu. I'll make the necessary
Not to worry, Miss
arrangements
Ganyu.
right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
Bro, can we talk about how Ganyu's wearing like no bra right here? Like she wears no bra, bro. Just straight up titties. It's crazy out here. W.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
So she did this form years ago. She was not expecting Ganyu to recognize this form. That's crazy.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest.
Yes, it's the
Though
bird lady.
blood flows through your veins,
The very bad bird lady.
will still cause
Not for real.
great
This is a
harm to
bird,
your
but look how
body.
bad she looks in human form. This
It
is
still
crazy.
makes one nostalgic to see
This
you
shit
as you
crazy.
are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist.
Oh, telling
You're running
Ganyu
short on
stories.
time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Shenyun.
Shenyun?
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And
Yes, Cloud Retainer is that powerful.
Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Wow, that's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See you around, Ganyu! Whew! Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence
They were just
of a
talking
fine
forever.
lady,
No, they weren't talking forever though, but I was waiting for them to stop
I'm
talking.
interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xinyun.
Master?
Huh?
Huh. One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease? I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take. You... Is something the matter, Master? Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too!
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe, so I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down, and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
W, boss.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Hi, bro. Yo, what's good, Tim? How's it going? I got all the kino. Let's go. W. I haven't gotten her weapon. Yeah, I'm summoning for her weapon right now, but I didn't have much pulls yet. I literally only did 1 multi, but I have the whole patch. Hopefully I pull it. I'm not guaranteed it either, so I mean, hopefully I pull. I'm at 60 pity. I'm broke.
It is just as one expected.
Yeah, these gacha games, bro.
The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accomplished. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
No.
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society. And you, Master? How have you been? Simply marvelous. Though Mount
She's very strong
has scarcely enjoyed your
when
presence
farming
recently,
and Abyss,
one has hardly
and she's
found
not
the
even
pleasure
maxed
of
out.
one's own company to
Yep,
be
that's all the
lacking.
kino.
I
Yeah,
see.
she's really good.
Just as expected of Master. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh,
You did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master
Thank you for telling me the poll for Sitlali. She's very useful.
After Mooncarver
go.
lost, he insisted that Master's
Absolute
ability
W.
to fly
Yeah, she's really
gave
good
her
for
a
all the
natural
Kino,
edge in such a
Mavuika,
contest.
or just
In
just any
response,
team that involves
Master agreed
melting.
to forego flying
It's really
in
good,
return
yeah.
for being able to use
Super
one of her
OP.
devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master.
What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous. What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Huh. One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Yeah.
Paimon, she looks young. What are you talking about?
Her youthful looks.
What do you mean?
She's actually much older than she appears.
Is Paimon yapping right now? What do you mean looks young?
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning. They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
I am the Traveler. And this is Paimon.
Just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But Miss Shenyun, what exactly can we do to help out this Granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madame Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Hey yo, that was the longest talk ever. Am I tripping? They talked for like so long. What the heck?
Try and stop me!
it's you two.
Shincho!
That's not a... I can't pinpoint...
Nameless.
That's right. Then all they knew was that she... After the drought ended, the way this name...
Thanks a lot, Shincho.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon's still...
Let me think. Perhaps the real-life heroine who... It's rare for a chivalric... I've never understood...
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage...
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, so while droughts do happen from... The crops withered...
That sounds...
Yeah. Still, as they say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Yanyan. Paimon hopes that... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time.
It's no problem at all.
Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you.
So that's how you pronounce his name, Xingqiu.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, but... Ping, what has amused you?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us again.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
What's wrong, Shuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! About that.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Shen Yun call herself an adeptus.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Shen Yun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Shuyu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Huh? I knew it. Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that...
That's weird. Was it really just a dream? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Grant.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Gonna fall asleep soon, been up all day. Well, sleep well, brother. Sleep well. Madam Ping, I don't want to talk to you.
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious, and if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window.
I'll come with.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about. Whoa! Shell! What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so,
Sure, Paimon.
Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form.
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally...
Slowly now.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pill. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
I just played this story a week ago.
Not useless.
But W. Jeffrey, let's go. Cloud Retainer's story's pretty good. I mean,
Raised me.
it's alright though.
Could you say that?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a
I like
bit
all the story quests in this
frustrated.
game, to be honest, so yeah.
The recovery of a person's memories is a...
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Full throttle!
I have like 7 more story quests left.
Why are there so many treasure hoarders here?
On my account, I have all of them done. So this is my brother's account. Playing on my brother's account, he has basically all of them. So I already played through all these stories myself.
Do you remember?
Let me think. I
got it.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Where's the seal? Oh, I already got the seal right there. It looks like.
Paimon will help herself.
I don't remember this place at all. I don't think I've ever been here before. Still, I was thinking, this place feels perfect for a game of hide and seek.
Huh? Why a game of hide and seek?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I used to play that game a lot with Shuyu when she was younger.
I don't remember playing it that much. Are you sure about that, Granny? We only played a few times.
No, are you sure about this, Granny?
Once we realized that was no good at the whole seeking part.
Ah, is that so? Then I must be mistaken.
No.
Rev the engines!
Yeah, for a while I was stuck on the events in Spiral Abyss and forgot all about it. And forgot about it. What, story quest? Yeah, for a while I was stuck on events in Spiral Abyss and forgot about it. What'd you forget about? Doing story quests?
Paimon sees an abandoned house! Why don't we take a break over there?
This place. It's...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking
Yeah, the
my
story
oath.
quest. I just thought it was just world quest, side quest left. Oh, I see.
Oath? Did you...
I don't know. I don't... Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
So what adventure rank are you?
Pride and joy.
Also, what's your
And
favorite
so
character
are
in the game right now?
you. You're so much
My
like
favorite
him,
character is
and
Zhongli.
I love you both so
That's my favorite
much.
character.
But you're always going to be different from me.
And also, I'm adventure rank 60. I'm on my main account. I'm adventure rank 60.
What did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes?
One place left. I went to all of them. What do you mean?
The next place...
They capped. They had a new area, bro. I went to all of them.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up.
I'm ranked 56, and my favorite character is Chaska. Yeah, Chaska's really good.
Climb
I like
on.
Chaska
I
a
shall
lot.
carry you to the top.
Chaska's a really dope
Such
character.
lightness of weight.
Yo, free chest.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with
I like
a
how she
lucid
used all her
mind,
elements in your
to
party.
free
Yeah, it's
myself
really
of this
good.
torment
100%
and the
for real.
burden it places upon others.
Her playstyle is so good.
Fred,
It's good and easy.
We're finally
And
here.
we all like easy,
Does
right?
this place feel familiar to you, Granny?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier,
Besides
though I
Geo
couldn't
and
remember
Dendro, yeah.
everything, I
Yeah,
still
sadly she doesn't know.
felt a
She does.
sense
She
of
can't get Geo or
familiarity.
Dendro
I could
bullets,
easily
but that's fine
picture
though.
myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only... Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll fix...
Thank you. If all... Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but...
Are you feeling unwell?
My head... It feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud... Miss Yenyun?
Granny going through it right now, bruh.
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not. All will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
All right.
Try and stop me!
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
I wish I can recover my old account from 2019. I had a C5 Amber and never knew how rare she is.
Insomnia, its potential
I mean, yeah, she's rare, but she's not good.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, Amber is
it
definitely
can
the
also aid in
hardest
the
4-star
recovery
character to
of
pull in the
lost
game is definitely Amber, because she's never the feature on the banner, and you just have to pull a 4-star and hopefully it's her. So yeah, she's definitely the rarest one. But she's not good though. Like, she's alright.
How preposterous. Had you and I not recalled much of her past through her own
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Amber is
device would
I
have
feel like
nothing
Amber's
to
the only
draw
character in
upon.
this game that actually deserves
We
to be like a
Adepti
5-star
can
version.
only help those who first
Like, they should
resolve
make
to help
Amber, but like a
themselves.
5-star version of
But
Amber.
she
Like, literally
lacks
just
such
Amber, but
determination
5-star.
and strength of character.
So it'll still be
One
Amber.
would have little to offer in way of assistance.
That's what Honkai Star Rail is doing.
Paimon thinks she gets it now.
Honkai Star Rail came out with a 4-star Herta,
As
and now there's a
previously
5-star
mentioned,
Herta.
a gentle adeptal tune
So I
is
feel like Genshin
required
should
to
do the
take
same
full
thing.
advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can
This
the
guy said, "Don't
mechanism
ever
reach
call
its
Amber
peak
not
power."
good, you heathen." This guy.
Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you and I.
She's
the mechanism
amazing.
helping you to relax.
Okay.
It appears.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
I've seen some videos of her doing better than a rank 60. Wait, what do you mean better than a rank 60?
Have you forgotten?
Any character in this game could be good with the proper team, as long as you build them correctly too, with the right artifact set and best weapon, and then obviously the best supports in the game. Yeah, she could do the damage, but her kit-wise, she has the worst kit in the game though. Like out of all the characters in the game, her kit's definitely the weakest, with the lowest damage multipliers.
You should have never left.
But yeah, she can still be good.
The me from not that long ago. We should have never.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
It's her bunny bomb that does all the damage. Word. No, so I never seen good Amber gameplay because I don't really care for Amber, but I definitely know that she could be good.
Your memories have returned.
For sure.
Wait, did you just call it? You already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything.
I remember everything.
Please don't cry. Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten. What?
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on
Once I got Yangfei, I stopped using her. You see what I mean?
No.
Look, you stopped using her because you got Yangfei, a better character. Yangfei is like 20 times better than Amber. At like 20 times.
Everyone.
So yeah, I would have stopped using her too.
Please, Granny.
It's crazy how much Yangfei is better than Amber.
What happened in the past?
I know, dear child.
Yangfei is like a secret 5-star, no cap.
Some time ago,
literally a secret 5-star.
I made a terrible mistake.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Joyun Karst?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on
that was back then when I didn't know about re-rolling artifacts with high crit levels.
Next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an
50 years ago?
50 years ago.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, It was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted more than I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet, I did not want to leave his side.
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again. But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well.
Golly, bro, this granny went through it. All because she fell in love with a human, and she left the Adeptus world to go live with a human.
Looking back,
She became very sick.
I was beyond
Crazy.
lucky to have come across that
crazy work.
traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul revitalizing tea pills,
I'm pretty sure it was Cloud Retainer too, who she sent that letter to. It was definitely Cloud Retainer.
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an Adeptus? Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself.
You're cooked.
I was all along.
Yeah, she knew where you were.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own.
Wait! Paimon's confused!
Paimon! Weren't you listening this entire time, Paimon? What do you mean you're confused? What do you mean?
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale. One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses. In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with
Cloud
sigils was
Retainer
any
story
better.
quest, yeah, there's still this part right here, and then the part where I have to talk to Zhongli. And when she talks to Zhongli, bro, that part was so funny.
Never uttered a complaint.
That shit was hilarious. Me and Paimon are the same.
Unwilling to
For real?
begrudge someone of such
Really?
character.
Yeah.
One decided to overlook
Because you guys don't pay
his
attention.
aforementioned
Nah, boy.
deficiencies. Glaring though, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, It managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As
Is
one
she wearing a
expected,
mustache right here, bro?
they
You
were
see this
most
thing right
ignorant
here?
of one's
She was
true
wearing a
identity.
mustache, bro. What the
You
heck?
showed not even the slightest...
That's OD.
One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Nevertheless...
Oh, did I
one
give
would
a C? I gave a C3 Cloud Retainer. Interesting. Why the hell is she using this?
speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with Adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Hurrah! Skyward!
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain for to see you happy, that was more than enough. Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale. Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one. Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, you and I. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree?
Master,
One of the best cutscenes ever is about to come up.
I must ask.
Literally.
If you found me,
I mean, I think it's part. I think it's right after this.
When it is time for
I like the
progeny
cutscene
to
between
leave the nest.
Aether and his sister.
Tis a
So good.
refuge referred to by
Excuse me.
One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one.
Thank you.
40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
She has to go back to a bird.
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for.
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again, you and I. That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
She's turning back into a bird. Damn.
Xiu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Here it comes. I love this cutscene right here.
I always believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
Damn.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
That little kid's head's big as fuck. Damn.
Chicken drumsticks.
Paimon, of course Paimon's dreaming of eating food, bro. Of course. Of course.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam...
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel... a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus?
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden...
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it, but Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. I could become a cool adeptus like you.
Bro, you said her head is big, bro. Her head's not even that big, bro. I think you're just exaggerating, no cap.
You are no
She just doesn't even look that big at all.
Adeptus? No.
Look like a normal head to me.
Master.
Chuyu, are you sure? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Yo, W.
You're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One
Yes.
has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuan Dai. They all chose a life among the mortal world.
Wait, who's Yun Dai? Is that the girl we just talked to? The grandma?
One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume
It must be.
that
I
it is
don't
due
remember, to be
some
honest.
failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after...
Seems like you've really... Then how about we meet up
A sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind.
Awesome! Hey,
Thank you, Cloud Retainer.
So that we tell him what we found out? Should we make it...
Wait 2 days later. Sure. Got you. Alright, this is the part where she talks to Zhongli, and this shit's absolutely, like, hilarious. Like, bro, they need to get a room. Not so much they're talking and flirting, like, basically.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clo. Miss Shenyan, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah,
Perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
Damn.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go!
Nah, we're out of here.
I apologize for any insult, miss.
Nah.
You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
My boy Jong Lee?
Expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Shiryu! You got a new outfit!
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper
Do I know how to make clothes? Of course.
Change.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could, not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
My boy Jong Lee. Well, this is what I was talking about right here.
If it isn't Miss Shenyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhangli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Shenyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhangli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shenyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhangli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship.
If he won't fuck her, I will.
Certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
Of course.
I mean, you never know.
Obviously, we would.
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Shenyun, wait! I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder. I am sure
Really
you've heard
now?
from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you...
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Zhongli!
My boy, Zhongli.
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
Yeah.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Shenyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Shenyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
1,000?
Not unlike the
1,000
ocean
years ago, bro.
tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Damn!
One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
I wish they did this as well. I'm pretty sure it ends right after this
should be a most
conversation.
splendid
I
occasion.
wish they did that dinner thing they just talked about. I would love to
It's
saw
time to
that
dine.
or see that.
Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is...
He's your father now.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? What?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Paimon, you can fly. Get over there. Get going. No, yeah, I really wish they did the dinner as well. Damn, they teased us right there, bro. Nah, they should have gave us that as well. That would have been so good. So I think he should save up for a multi as well. I don't think he should do singles. He should save up for a multi, especially because they're giving us this login bonus right here, which gives us 1600 premium gems. So we got a multi right there. Plus we get, I already used the one right here. So 2, 4. Oh, they gave us a multi right here as well. But that's fine. Okay, I can buy another one. So yeah, he shouldn't summon until he does multi, until he gets a multi. Alright, there's that one fade again. So yeah, we'll have 2 multis. Once we're able to get all that stuff right there, which is good. Let's go do this ley line real quick because he has like 20 resin, right? 37? Yeah.
Gather! I will have order!
I will have order.
Huh?
Wait, where are the enemies?
Full throttle! Incinerate! Everybody stand back! Light of the blazing sun!
Bro, I could have swore this one spawned in the ice flower things. Why didn't it spawn them? What the heck? Oh wait, I'm positive this one over here is supposed to spawn those ice whooper flowers. But they didn't spawn anything. Wait, what? Am I tripping? I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna take like 5 minutes to get the last 3 resin, so we're not worried about that.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Oh, Nahida needs her flowers as well. Tainari's flowers as well. There's like only like 8 minutes left of the stream anyway, so just go get these flowers real quick. I feel like you should take no damage when you do stuff like that. Like, why do you take damage for doing that? I feel like you shouldn't. But you do, though. I'm gonna have to log in. Yeah, log in. Because, yeah, throughout the 7 days they give us this. And then from February 1st, so February 1st starts, you'll get items in your gift box from these and stuff, I guess. Is what this says. From February 1st, you will receive 5 pieces of mail. So yeah, make sure you log in. Well, you guys don't want the smoke, bro?
One with the forest.
Apparently they really wanted to die. They're giving us 2 free multis. W. And then obviously all the events that come out as well. Yeah, hopefully. So right now I'm on my main account, I'm summoning for that black weapon right there, that black and red weapon. I'm summoning for that because it's Arlecchino's weapon. I already have both of these characters on my main account, so I just need her weapon. I'll take Clarin's weapon as well, but first priority is getting the black one for Arlecchino. But if I pull Clarin's weapon, which that'll also be good if I have her, so I want both their weapons. So if I can get both of them, that'll be the best ideal thing for this patch. So yeah. That's what I'm summoning for this patch. Hey, yo, where's the music? Why is it just so quiet? Where's my music? Isn't it supposed to play some music? Like, what's going on here? Oh, that's not Hida stuff right there. Yeah, that's alright. I don't need that right now. A chest. A common chest, bruh. Oh!
Still.
Yo, my Farina got packed up, bro. What the heck? Bruh, that was my fault. But he has no healing items, bro. It's crazy. To be fair, Farina is a healer.
Can't.
Yoo-hoo! Dissipate.
Smells like something good is inside.
Shower me with praise.
Our bond is strong.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest. Keep up.
Those damn fungi. A Sealy. Well, hold on. Sealy. Hey, yo, why is Virgil not live, bro? This guy Virgil didn't do an early stream. Also, why is he not live yet? He better be going live literally at reset, I swear. What is this guy doing? Achievements. Only one. Okay. Alright, well, W stream today, guys. I appreciate anyone stopping by today. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll be back for another Genshin Impact grind or wherever I want to stream, you know. We just do daily streams over here on the channel. I would appreciate it. Alright, guys. Peace out.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.